This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hi everybody. Now, one of the things I get asked the most, and a lot of question is which do I like better? Do I like D100 Dungeons, which is awesome, by Martin Knight, that glorious guy, or 4 Against Darkness? Now, I'm trying to make sure I keep the light out here, but basically these are just two very unique games, and all you need to do is be able to download it. D100 is actually free, but I suggest that you go to Drive-Thru RPG and actually purchase the book, or go to his site and purchase it to support him. And the same thing with 4 Against Darkness, you can also purchase it there. All you need is some paper and some pencils, and you are off and running on what is 2 really great adventures. Now, the neat thing about this, you can play these both solo, and with 4 Against Darkness, you can add somebody in, so it can actually be a lot of fun doing it that way. The nice thing about D100 is it's strictly a solo game, but you are creating the dungeon as you go, so you are rolling, so you never know what you're going to run into, how you're going to run into it, and you're going to start with a sheet just like this one here, and you're going to roll, and what's going to happen is there is a chart, and I will pull up that chart for you. And as you can see, each dungeon section is a different color. That's going to show you a different level of threat along the way. So what happens is that you're going to be going through these caverns and discovering, capturing, and there's you can roll for certain adventures that you can do. There's no story though. The only setback is there's no story. The whole point is trying to beat the dungeon. Can you get through and meet your objective, whatever that objective is that you rolled? And then each room, each door you open, you roll. You don't know what's going to be behind there, what type of room it's going to be. So it becomes a very immersive thing. But you don't need the story as much because you create the story in your mind, and that's the beauty of it. Maybe you're looking for 3 skins of a certain type of enemy. So going through these rooms and trying to create that sometimes can be very, very hard to do. And of course, if you die, see you later, that's it. 4 Against Darkness, for this game here, it is an absolutely wonderful read. But the thing is, there are modules to it, and there are leveled modules. As you level up your characters, you are going to be going through and going through these beautiful, beautiful stories that you can purchase. And they're only like $1 or $2. Some of them are more expensive, like The Courtship of the Flower Demon, which is a very thick adventure and does a lot of different things in it. But they tell the story for you. The thing with 4 Against Darkness is if you are playing by yourself, you are controlling 4 characters by yourself. And that can be a little bit time consuming and a little bit of work, where on the other hand, D100, you are just one solitary character. The other thing is that there's no story the way there's a story with 4 Against Darkness. So which do you prefer? I think it really comes down to a matter of taste. These are 2 wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experiences that you can go through and have so much fun on a Saturday or a Sunday, whatever you decide to do. I've enjoyed playing both. I enjoy playing both solo, and I find it, I just get sucked into it the minute I start, and I can never have enough. Now, the other thing is getting the rules and binding them and all that stuff. If you don't have a printer, it's going to be kind of hard. You can do it and download it into a PDF file and do it off your computer, and run and create your own grids and stuff like that. But I really suggest taking the files, going down to an Office Depot or an Office Max or whatever you may have that will do printing, and get it printed and binded for very minimal cost. It's really not too bad, and they do a beautiful job. Now, I've done these myself. If you have the means to do it yourself, it's great because you always have this and it's protected and it's never going to get banged up. Martin, on the other hand, has this beautiful book. He actually sent this book to me, and I can't thank him enough. This is one of my favorite games I played last year, and it was just something out of somebody's mind. His passion, his caring, and how much he loved it. So if you really want to try this out, go purchase it from him. Help support him so he can create more, because I know he's got more up in that noggin. And For Against Darkness, I mean, what can we say? West Camp and everybody there that did this, another fantastic job. So if you ask me which one do I like better, I can't tell you. I really can't. There are times I feel like playing one more than the other. If I just want to romp through a dungeon real quick, I will, and just make up a quick character. D100 is going to be a home run for me. But if I want to get involved and I've got nothing to do and the wife is watching whatever soap opera it is and I just want to forget that I'm alive, well, guess what? For Against Darkness, I'm going to build my characters and send them on their way through an amazing adventure. Whew. Just some fantastic, fantastic games, and people just being great out there, just coming up and really just knocking it home. I'm really blown away by the creativity of people, and they are just absolutely fantastic. Now, there are some other things out there. Now, you asked me which one. I suggest you get both of these. But we're going to be doing another one very soon, and it is called Dark Fast Classic Fantasy. So we're going to be checking that one out as well and see if this one even matches up with these already two established and fantastic and mind-blowing pen to paper. You know, pen to paper, old school type of just role-playing games. And sometimes those are the best because you get to use that one gift that is most important, your imagination. Well, as you know, tomorrow's never guaranteed, and in a world where you can do just about anything you want and can be anything, I hope most of all you'll be kind. So until next time, it's your old pal Ram. We'll see you soon.